Yeah, welcome everybody around the world to the webinar. I remind one more time, keep your cameras and your microphones muted so that it will go smoothly today. And then we can keep going. So my name is Henri Hirvikoski. I'm a key account manager at Finest Future. Mainly, I've been working with the schools in Finland, so both vocational schools and high schools. Now, after we have many vocational schools and high schools on board in Finland, I've been shifted to work also with our international agencies and give them info about the schools, about the Finnish education system and Finland overall. So I'm a Finnish citizen. I'm a teacher also, so I've been going through the university and become a teacher, and that's why I have also understanding about the Finnish education system overall. Then it's not my monologue. We have also our guest speaker, Jahan. You can introduce yourself.
Hi. I really appreciate it to be a guest speaker today to share with you guys about my own experience in Finland.
Yes, welcome, Jahan. And then also we have the behind the scenes. We have Emily.
Hello, I'm Emily. I work in the marketing team at Finest Future. Thank you everyone for joining today.
And then we have a Heimi.
Everyone, I'm Haimee, so I'm also here with Emily to support you. So if you have any questions, just shoot them in the chat box and we're gonna help you resolve all of them. And if you're shy, we can always send you a direct message as well. Enjoy.
All right. And then today's agenda, I will be speaking first about Christmas, of course, because this is a Christmas webinar. And then after that, it's Jahan's turn to talk about her experience in Finland, about the Finnish Christmas. And then we have a Q&A session. And then in the end, we're gonna take a look at the Finest Future's upcoming events. But overall, it's gonna take about an hour. Let's see, are we fast or slow, but about an hour. And first, before we go to the Christmas, I'm gonna tell a little bit about the Finest Future. Some of you might know already, some of don't, so let's go through quickly who we are and what we do. So the Finest Future was founded in 2020 with the goal of making Finland the #1 study abroad destination in the world. And it was founded by enthusiastic people. And now we have grown a lot and we have more and more enthusiastic people who share the same vision and ambition to promote Finland because it is the best place to study and live. So that is basically who we are as a team and as a company. Then like what we do, we offer the students the opportunity to study tuition-free studies in Finland. And that's basically how it is. And then we have the vocational school side, we have the high school side also, but the key element is the Finnish language, and that's what we are doing. We are teaching the Finnish language to everybody who want to learn Finnish language, and that is the key to be successful in Finland. That opens up all the doors in Finland in the future when you know the language, to studies, and then to a work life, and then overall to integrate in the Finnish society. So that is what we do. All right, then about Finland and why then you should consider Finland. Our education is one of the best education systems in the world. I've personally gone through the teacher education and I know how much we value and how much effort we are putting to all of the teachers who are teaching our students in the elementary school and the secondary level in the higher education. So that is like really quality education system what we have, and we call our education system that it has no dead ends, which means that it's all up to you what you want to do, what you want to become. It's everything is possible in Finland. And there we go to the freedom, which is like crucial and essential in Finland, that we have the freedom to choose what we want to do, where we want to go, how we want to do stuff. About the safety, of course, Finland is the really safe place. You can go walk in the evening, at night. There is no distractions. You feel the safety when you enter the Finland. Then the cleanliness also, the water, the air is really clean. And then the equality is also really big for us. We are in every decision what Finland is making, we are thinking about equality, that it is equality to everybody, that it's equal to everybody and everybody have the same chances. It is all about yourself. What do you want to become in Finland? It's all about you. So those are one of the reasons why choose Finland. All right, we are closing on the Christmas, and then we talk about the Christmas in Finland and how it is. The Christmas is a holiday who celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Like in Finland, it doesn't matter are you a Christian or non-Christian, whether you celebrate the Christmas or not, there is still the holidays for you are the same. And of course, there is different way in Finland how people celebrate the Christmas, but there is some similarities in celebrating the Christmas. And one thing is that in Finland, we celebrate the Christmas on 24th. So that's one thing that's like for us the biggest day of the Christmas. Then the Finland, of course, is the home of the Santa Claus. So the figure of goodwill is in Finland, in Lapland, located over there, and the Santa Claus have his own name, like Santa Claus Park over there, and there he is like all year long waiting for kids to drop by and say hello to him, and he's called Joulupukki in Finnish, but yeah, located in Finland. And then, of course, on the Christmas Eve on 24th of December, the Joulupukki will visit all the houses in Finland and bring gifts to the children. And they are in Finland right now. The kids are anticipating and they are nervous because soon will be a Joulupukki time and the Christmas will come. Then about like the tradition in December, the schools are out. At least for 2 weeks, there is a school holiday. So kids don't go to school. They are spending their holiday with their families and with their kids. They are ice skating. They go to skiing, snowboarding, doing all types of stuff, building snow castles, and enjoying the Finnish winter with their family and friends. That is big thing for the kids. And also for a little bit older people also, there is a holiday. So you can do stuff with your family and with your friends. There is a Christmas music, like big Finnish singers singing Christmas songs. And of course, then about the Christmas decoration is one of the big things for kids. They are doing that also really carefully. They are in school. They are making their own decorations, and then they are putting it on the tree. We have a bunch of also like a Christmas movies in Finland, yes. And then there is these markets, and usually before the Christmas Eve, there is these markets where people buy Christmas stuff and decorate their home. Then it's all white and red in Finland before the Christmas already. And then there is a little video about the Christmas. Hopefully this works.
This Christmas, a great secret will be revealed. Did you ever wonder how Santa Claus came to be Santa? A long time ago, a young boy took on a mysterious mission and created a legend that would be carried from generation to generation. A magical and heartwarming holiday film. This holiday season, discover the birth of a legend. A Christmas present for moviegoers of all ages. Christmas Story. Coming soon.
Yeah, very nice views, very traditional Finnish views over there. And then about the Christmas Eve, yeah, usually people wake up early already. Some of them go to church. There is these concerts on church where they sing and listen to good music. Me personally, I have a tradition with my friends. We're gonna go out there to ice skate together. We're gonna play a little bit of ice hockey together, and then after that, most of the Finnish people, usually in Finland, you go to sauna when you in the evening before you go to bed. But that's a Christmas tradition in Finland that you go to Christmas sauna. You wash yourself, you clean yourself before you meet the friends and family. And Christmas is all about spending time with the family and with your friends, and then gather around, have a good food, have a good drink, have a good laugh, talk about stuff, really like settle down and enjoy the silence and the peace, and like there is no rush for nobody to go nowhere. So that is all about the Christmas time, is that there people kind of like stay still and read books and all that stuff. And then in the evening after we have drink, then there is a food and all that. Then after that comes Santa Claus and drop the presents. And then there is a gift giving usually. The kids are helping the Santa Claus to hand out the gift to the everybody over there, and then they get the gift, and then you open the gifts, and after that there is like different traditions, but mainly it's about the gifts and then spending time together and have a good time. But that's very traditional Finnish way of doing the Christmas Eve. But the Christmas Eve is only one day. Then after that comes the other days also, when we really much Finnish people love chocolate. We eat a lot of chocolate. And then there is this a drink called glöggi, which is a red hot like a drink what you drink on a Christmas. So usually then, like I have a tradition with my friends that we go out to either to play ice hockey or then go skiing or somewhere, and we take that glöggi with us and we drink it. And then in the evening again we gather somewhere with the family or with the friends and eat chocolate and read books or play board games. Board games are actually really popular also during the Christmas in Finland. Different types of board games. But mainly the Christmas is about settling down, being like in a quiet and relaxing and like the daily routines are not the same that they are before the Christmas, but it's time for a chill out. But now I will then give a floor to Jahan, and Jahan will then tell about her experience in Finland celebrating Christmas as an international student. Jahan is been studying in high school in Finland since 2022, but Jahan, stage is yours.
Hi. Today I'm gonna introduce you sharing my experience in Finland. Especially the Christmas in Finland for you guys. So let's start. First, can you change the slide? Yeah. And yes, how is Christmas different in Finland from home country? As you've known, I live in Vietnam since I was born, so I will talk a little bit about the Christmas in my country. You can move the slide. Yes, so in Vietnam, Christmas is not an official public holiday, but it is still widely celebrated, especially in the urban areas. The celebration is more of a festive and commercial event rather than a religious one for many people. And urban centers and also shopping malls are often adorned with colorful lights, ornaments, and Christmas decorations. There are lots of large Christmas trees. Of course, they are fake, but there are lots of large Christmas trees, both natural and artificial, can be found in public spaces, and many businesses decorate their storefronts in a Christmas vibe. And similar to many Western countries, gift giving is a common practice during the Christmas season. People exchange presents with their family and friends, and many businesses also organize the gift exchanges among the colleagues. The most significant celebrations take place on the Christmas Eve, as known as December 24th, and many Vietnamese families, they even though they are not identified as a Christian, celebrate this evening with special meals, gatherings, and various festivities. The streets are often crowded with people enjoying the festive atmosphere. For those who observe Christmas as a religious holiday, attending midnight mass is a common tradition. Churches, especially in larger cities, hold special services to make the birth of Jesus Christ. And in major cities like Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, there are often street performance, concerts, and events to celebrate Christmas. These events may feature music, dance, and other entertainment to enhance the festive mood. Many families prepare special meals or Christmas Eve, which may include variety of dishes such as roasted meat, seafood, and also the traditional Vietnamese delicacies. Christmas cookies and sweets are also popular, and Santa Claus is a recognizable figure during the Christmas season in Vietnam. In the shopping malls and public spaces, public areas, you may find people dressed as a Santa Claus, distributing candies and small gifts to children. Christmas is also a time for charitable activities in Vietnam, like some organization and individual engaged in philanthropy, helping those in need by providing food, clothing, and gifts to the less fortunate. Next, we will go through the Christmas in Finland. You can change the slide.
Hold on, a little bit difficulties again, but yeah.
Yeah, Christmas in Finland is a time for the family and traditions and creating warm memories in the midst of the winter season. The emphasis is on the togetherness and cherishing the holiday spirits. The Finnish version of Santa Claus, as you have told, is as known as joulupukki. Unlike to the North American Santa Claus, joulupukki is often depicted as a spry, elf-like figure who lives in the northern regions of Finland, Lapland. Many tourists visit Lapland during the Christmas season to experience the winter wonderland and meet the Santa Claus. In Finland, the main Christmas celebrations take place on the Christmas Eve. Families gather for a festive meal, exchange gifts, and spend time together. It's a day of joy and togetherness. The Christmas meals in Finland often include traditional dishes such as ham, rutabaga casserole, liver casserole, and various fish dishes. Gingerbread cookies and rice porridge with cinnamon and sugar are also popular treats. And on the Christmas Eve, it is a common tradition for families to visit cemeteries and light candles at the graves of their loved ones. This peaceful and reflective tradition is a way to remember and honor the departed during the holiday season, depending on the weather. Many Finns engage in outdoor activities during the Christmas season. Popular activities include cross-country skiing, ice skating, and the winter walks in the snowy landscapes. Now we will move to another topic. Yes, and I think you should move back one slide. Like, yes, how did I get used to the winter in Finland? You know, getting used to with the Finnish winter can be a bit challenging, especially if you are not accustomed to cold climates and extended periods of darkness. First, one tip is dress in layers. Invest in high quality warm winter clothing and including thermal layers, insulated jackets, waterproof boots, gloves, and hat. Dressing in layers allows you to adjust to verifying temperature throughout the day. And you should also stay active. Engage in outdoor activities to stay active and warm. Winter sports like skiing, ice skating, and snowshoeing are popular in Finland. Regular physical activity also helps combat with the winter blues and improves overall well-being. You should also embrace the sauna culture, but I haven't tried it yet. Saunas are an integral part of Finnish culture, and they provide warmth and relaxation during the cold winter months. Consider incorporating regular sauna sessions into your routine to stay warm and enjoy the traditional Finnish experience. Next, you should ensure the proper lighting. In the winter months in Finland, it can be really dark and really long. It takes around 6 months of snowing, especially in the northern regions. Invest in good lighting for your home and workplace. Consider using full spectrum lamps to mimic natural light and combat the effects of seasonal affective disorder as known as SAD. You have to take the vitamin D supplements because they're limited of sunlight during the winter. It is common for people in Finland to experience a deficiency in vitamin D. Consider taking vitamin D supplements, especially if you're not getting enough sunlight exposure. Get involved in winter festivities, like participate in local winter festivities and events, joining community activities such as Christmas market, holiday celebrations and winter sports events can help you feel like more connected and engaged during the winter season. You should also build a social support network with your friends all over the world or in all over Finland. Surround yourself with friends and participate in social activities. The winter months can be challenging, but having a strong social support network can make a significant difference in like your overall well-being. Then you should explore, the indoor hobbies. Yeah, find indoor hobbies or activities that you enjoy, that you like, whether it's reading, painting, cooking, or learning a new skill, or having indoor pursuits can make the winter months more enjoyable. Prepare for a thriving in winter conditions. Like I have never thrived, but my friends who are older than me, they give me some of the experience. Like if you'll be thriving in Finland, familiarize yourself with winter thriving techniques. This includes using the winter tires, understanding how to handle icy roads, and keeping your vehicle well maintained. And the last one, cultivate a positive mindset. Embrace the unique aspects of the winter in Finland, such as the beauty of snow-covered landscapes, and the cozy atmosphere indoors. Cultivating a positive mindset and appreciating the season's offerings can make the winter months more enjoyable, more joyful. And now we can move to my favorite things about Finland. Yeah, first of all, the Christmas decoration in Finland is so wonderful. Like it has lots of lights and various Christmas characters. I really enjoyed the time that we making the cookies and finish sweets together with my friends and the teachers at school. And we have tried to play the winter sports that we don't really have it in the Asian country, like skiing, ice skating, and ice swimming. I think the most memorable one is the ice swimming because it's this is joy because you just dip yourself into the ice and you feel really you're most relaxed. And my first snowman was built in Finland. And in this Christmas, me and my friend will enjoy the Christmas markets in Tampere. And I hope I can share one of my experience for you guys again. And thanks for your listening. This is the end of my parts.
All right. Thank you, Johan, for sharing us your experiences. Then it's about the Q&A. So now you can ask the questions from us. These are the topics, and please ask the questions, whatever you have in your mind, and we will answer whether it's about the Finnish education, Christmas or winter or whatever it is you have it on your mind. Now is your time to ask the questions.
Yeah, just remember that you don't always have to voice up or turn on your video. You can always just send us some messages of questions in the chat box, and we're gonna help resolve that as well. But yeah, in
Yes.
case you wanna say anything, just raise your hand and we're gonna open your mic up.
In the meantime, I want to ask Jahan from you, did you go to ice, ice swimming?
Yeah, I did. I went ice swimming with my friends, international friends, because in Vetayavesi, where I live, we have lots of lakes, and there is a lake which has a hole, and they cut off the ice, and then we dip our body into that cold that cold water, like,
Did
and
you,
we just
did you,
dip.
yeah, did you have the sauna? Did you went from the sauna to dip yourself into the water, or did you do it without the sauna?
I went to the sauna after I dipped myself into the ice, but at the time the sauna doesn't really it doesn't really work, like because of the coldness, and yeah, because of the weather, so it doesn't work enough. It's just a little bit heat, so that's why I told that I haven't tried it, obviously.
Yeah, but it's like that is actually a very traditional way of Finnish people to get relaxed also in the winter and in like a Christmas, that we use those ice swimming. Like there is the public saunas all over the Finland,
Yeah.
and then there is those places where you can dip yourself into the cold water, and after that you're gonna sleep like a baby when you go back home, because it's like it relaxes your body.
Yeah, like for the first time, we cannot even dip ourselves into the water because it's really cold. It was really cold. Like we just dip, I mean, the whole body in, and we get out immediately. But I saw the Finns, they come and they swim for around 6 minutes. I don't know how they can dip themselves into the water at that long.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing that it is with everything in your life, that when you practice something and you do it repeatedly, then you get used to it, and then it becomes like a habit to you, and then you don't see it anymore. But that is just when you repeatedly do it, then it's get easier and easier for you to do it.
Yeah.
But all right, hey, if you have anything on a chat box, please ask the questions and we will answer best we can.
We have one here. What is the best fun thing you did in the Christmas in Finland? So I think Yaham just answered it herself actually, that you did your stuff in the ice bath and then you go straight into the sauna. Is that it?
Yeah, like there are many things, like funny things that I have done in the last Christmas. And ice swimming is one of the most memorable things.
For me, I remember like when I was a little bit younger, maybe on the high school, like when the Santa Claus brought me a little bit money, then that was like I couldn't wait until the next morning when I woke up, and then I went right away to Tampere to spend all my money on one trip to buy new clothes and all that stuff. So that's one of the things what I usually do. But also like then when I was a little kid and I got let's say I got some sledge or something, then we go out there in the evening when it's really dark. We go with our friends with our new gears on and new sledges and all that, skis, and then we do skiing and sledging in the evening when there was really dark already. So we kind of like get the joy of staying up late. Usually we need to go sleep, but then we stayed up late. Okay. The vitamin D supplements necessary for everyone in winter. Not necessary, but most of the people in Finland, they are taking the vitamin D supplements, but not all, no. And some of them do it only on some part of the winter, and then not the whole winter. But it's not necessary. But most of the people are doing it.
Yeah, because the winter takes a long time, right? And the amount of sunlight is not really much. So maybe it is not really good for yourself. I mean, it will be better if you take this vitamin D supplements to yourself.
Yeah, and then but there is like the time when there is like a dark before the snow comes. Then it's really like dark, and usually that time people take the vitamin D. But when the white snow comes to the ground and to the trees and everything, so it is still more of a light, or at least feels like more light also in Finland because of the fact that everything is like white. So that's also there is like a different like parts in our winter. But right now when there is a lot of snow and it's cold, so then not necessarily need the vitamin D, but some of the people still do it throughout the winter.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, like the test will come, right? It will come before the Christmas break, like right before, like for my school, uh, like the last day of the test is on the 21st, and the winter break is from 22nd, I think.
yeah, and then on a Finnish high school they have like these periods throughout the year. I don't know, Johan, how many periods you have in your school year. They can be 4, 5, or 6 depending on the school. And
Yeah.
usually in all the schools, one of the periods will end before the Christmas, and then there is the tests, and then after you have taken the test, then you can relax and have your holiday, and then on a January when the new period begins, there is the new subjects what you are learning at school. So it's like a fresh table for you then on January when you start the school year again.
Mm.
I have
Yeah.
one student sent to me a direct message asking if we have any facts, interesting facts about reindeer. So I already shared that. I heard that the Finns do eat reindeer's meat as one source of the protein. But besides that, do we have anything else that you want to talk about reindeers, as it's not now almost Christmas time?
Yeah, actually the reindeers are like you need to go up north to see actually the reindeers. Down south there is no reindeers, it's only up north. And actually it is so that they are like you cannot like there is, yeah, we eat reindeer meat, but like we are very strict on how we like treat the reindeers. They are really valuable for us. I'll give you an example that I went with my family one winter to this one mountain, and there was this pack of reindeers walking on the street like this, and then we just we couldn't. I was honking the horn like burr, burr, get out of the way, and they just slowly moved towards the road, and everybody just waiting for them to do. And then at some point they came off the road, and then we keep going. But that's also like one thing that they are really valuable, and we treat them and we respect them in the Lapland. They are really like valuable for us. Okay, does the snowy weather affect heavily on how people move and live, and how do people deal with thick snow or things like that? Yeah. Johan, do you have anything for this one?
Yes, the snowy weather affect us a lot for the moving. Firstly, like my school is really close to my apartment, but of the map because of the mass of the snow, like it is really hard for us to walk from our apartment to the school, even though like this year there are some people who help us to clean the snow in front of our apartment and in front of our school, but like because of the working time, that sometimes I get out of my apartment earlier than they come, so I just walk heavily in the snow, and
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's also like the government and the municipalities are taking care that the roads are clean, that the cars can go. But then if there is a lot of, like, sometimes it happens that there is a lot of snow during the night, so then when you woke up in the morning, your yard can be like all over the snow, and then it's your job to do the, either you do the snow work so that you can move, or then you just, fight your way through the snow. But usually there is like people then doing it for you, like Johan, you said. But that's how it goes. But it's not heavily affecting. We are not canceling our school days or nothing because of the snow.
Yeah,
It is
like
just part of our
people,
winter.
yeah, we will get used to with the mass of the snow rather than quit the school or the class or cancel the school.
And then you can see those white dots everywhere on the street signs and everywhere when there is a lot of snow. The kids are
Yeah.
doing the snowballs and throwing them around and
Mm.
playing on the snow and doing the snow angels, lying on the snow and just like doing all types of figures to the snow.
Yeah, and I also saw my teachers, they have to change their wheel tires into the winter, the winter tires, which is thicker, bigger, and it has some nails in the tires, right? So when
Hmm.
they're riding on the road, and
Yeah,
SMA
that
shoes, right?
you need to do it. But yeah, some people use it on the shoes also, especially old people. When it might be a slippery, but it's by the law that you need to have the winter tires in your car when you're moving around in winter.
Yeah.
But when you get used to the winter and snow, people love it. People want to have more and more snow in Finland because that's so like it is just, I really love it when there is snow. There is all different stuff you can do when there is snow. Right. The next one. What is the best place to travel in Christmas in Finland? Where do most people go for vacation in Christmas? Jahan, do you have anything on this one?
Yeah, okay. Like the best place to travel in Christmas in Finland, like in Finland, we have a lot of celebration in various cities, like in big cities such as Tampere or Turku or Helsinki. They have a lot of, Christmas markets, as we have mentioned, and also the mall. They have lots of kind of shopping treatments for the customers, and also you can go to Lapland if you want, but like the coldness in Lapland is a big trouble for me. Like I don't know if I can deal with the coldness or not. Like, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, usually the like the Christmas Eve and the Christmas Day, people stay home. They don't travel anywhere. They stay with their family. But then there is those days between the Christmas Day, so 25th, and then the New Year's Eve, so like the 31st of December. Then on that time, people travel. Maybe they travel to their like relatives in some other part of Finland, or then they take a vacation. And if they are taking the vacation, they go up north to the Lapland. There is a lot of international people from all over the world visiting Finnish Lapland at that time. So there is a lot of things going on over there. So maybe I would say that is the place where then people travel in Finland if they don't go to their relatives some other part of Finland.
Yeah, but I see like most of my friends, my Finnish friend and also international friends, like they don't really go to the Lapland in the Yolo. I mean, sorry, in this month, like because in December or November is too cold, like yeah, and they will go before maybe in the middle of November to the October, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It can be cold out there, but it's all about the clothing. And then, yeah, the next question is, do you have any specific quality brands in mind to buy necessary equipments for winter? There is plenty of those in Finland. We can write down for you, and we will send you an email after this, so we can see a couple of brands which are really like quality brands to wear on a winter in Finland.
Yeah,
But as a Johan, tell us like the equipments, like you just said, what do you need to have? Maybe a hat or what, like, or what else?
yeah, those things I bought it in a Finnish shopping malls. Like I went to Jyväskylä and then we go shopping and then yeah, we go to many how can I say Finnish traditional, no, not traditional, because there are many shopping shops over there and we just go because like I really believe in the store in Finland, so I don't really know about the name. Like I don't really remember. I usually go to the New Yorker, H&M, and I don't really remember. So,
Yeah,
Prisma.
but there,
Yeah, you can go to the
Mm. Yeah, there is like a big stores where you can buy, but there is also those smaller, like individual brand stores where you can buy your equipments. But you need to have a hat, you need to have a gloves, you need to have a proper jacket, you need to have a proper like boots. But you will find those in Finland for sure. In everywhere in Finland you can find those.
Yeah, it is really easy to find.
All right, the next one. What are the mandatory subjects in Finland? In high school and vocational school, there are plenty of those, and there is like a different amount of courses what you do like a mandatory. Like there is more maths than there is in psychology, for example. But you need to go at least one of all the subjects. You need to do mandatory, and then you can choose whether you want to do more of a math or do you want to do more of a psychology or philosophy or whatever it is, then what you really are interested in, you can do those subjects more as your own option. So that's how we emphasize also that students need to do a mandatory courses on everything, but then you can choose your own as your own interest. So what are you going to do more?
There is also a website that you can find the mandatory subjects for you. I mean, for the test after the high school, right? There is also a website, so you can go to that website and it will it will give you some instruction for the subject that you have to take in the test so that you will have a direct way of thinking to choose the subject during the school years.
All right, then can we work in a supermarket or another place when we are on a holiday? Yes, most of the Finnish students who are on a high school or vocational school, they start to work on the supermarket or anywhere where they want to work and they find a job. They work during the holidays also, because on the holidays, the people who are working there permanently, they are on a holiday, so they are in a big need for people to, like on a supermarket, to replace them. So that's how it usually starts. And then when you do proper job over there, they will ask you, well, do you want to do weekends every now and then, or do you want to even do some evenings every now and then? And that's how usually it goes with the students, both Finnish and international students in Finland. that then you get this place and then you get familiar with it and then you start to work over there whenever you feel like, because there is opportunities to work a lot, especially on the weekends if you want. Then you can do like part-time jobs and you can work up to 30 hours per month as when you have the student visa in Finland. So you have plenty of opportunities to work in Finland. You just
And
need
it
to
is,
make sure that they are legal.
yeah, legal, like your job should be legit and it should be in the amount that they give you, like as you said, 30 hours, right?
Yeah, 30 hours is the limit. They just raised the limit of students to work from 20 to 30 because of the fact that the companies need the workforce. So they uplift the amount of hours you can do per month because of the fact that they need the students also to work if they want.
Mhm.
Yeah, then
Okay.
when do the Finnish high school starts, it's basically the school year starts on the August and then it ends on May. So that's basically how it goes. But then in the like within the school year there is this periods, and then after every period your like schedule changes and you have the different subjects what you have chosen. Then you study those for one period and then again you have the next period where you study the different subjects. So that's how it's built, that you have a certain amount of time for these subjects and then you change them, and that's how it goes throughout the high school. But yeah, like Heimi said, that Finance Future is currently working on January and August intake. That means that then, like I told, that on all, it doesn't matter how many periods there is throughout the school year. In all the schools, the one period ends on the December and the next one starts in January. So that's why we are working now that there is the international students starting on January. So between like in the middle of the school year, but also in August on the start of the school year. So those are the two intakes what we have right now with the schools. Right? What do you do when you get difficulties in understanding what the teacher is saying? Jan?
Yeah. First, when I came here, like I cannot understand what what my teacher says to me. Like they speak really fast, even though I try to listen from the Finnish radio at home, but you can ask them to translate it into English, and I have to spend around 3 to 4 months to get used to with the speak of the Finnish teacher. Like, but when you
Yeah.
live here for a long time, get used to with the speak, and it's kind of easy to understand what the Finn saying. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Hey, we need to move to the next one. There was Emily already mentioning that. There is the upcoming events. We have a winter camp coming up, so that's a perfect opportunity to get to know the Finnish winter and how it is. And there is the like the info at this point, and we will send you everybody an email after this, so then you can read it from there. You don't need to write these down right now, but the winter camp is coming. We are really excited to have the winter camp, and also we have then the summer camp, but next one is the winter camp. And then we have the fantastic Christmas celebration in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City. But also from this, we will send you the informations later, but it's on the 17th of December. All right, and then if you have any questions, Heimi will answer your questions. Please just don't hesitate to contact Heimi about anything regarding the Finest Future Owl programs or winter camp or whatever it is. Then Heimi is the one who you should contact.
Yeah, thank you, Henry. So as you can see that you can all the emails and also the numbers there. So I do use Zalo and WhatsApp for anyone's best convenience. So but on WhatsApp, please be hesitate to call me because we might live on different time zones and I might not be able to pick up your call. So yeah, just send me a message on Zalo or WhatsApp this number, or send me an email and I will try to. I always answer them all.
Yes. And you can book an online or in-person meeting with us to talk more about our program and what we are doing. But I think we are done here. It was about an hour, a little bit over, but that doesn't matter. Hopefully you enjoyed your time with us and hopefully you learn new things. If you have anything, let us know. We will send you after this email. So you will get all the crucial info about this webinar and our upcoming events. And yeah, then just everybody, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and hopefully we see you soon in Finland. And thank you, Jahan, for sharing your information today also.
No problem.
I think we are done then. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed today.